Right, so I've just come back from a quick coffee and work break at Crop Shop Coffee, which is in Southfields, and I'm glad to be able to actually bring you guys along. I mean, that was kind of the aim for these coming videos, to just make it more lifestyle and like what I've been up to. I also showed how there was a position, well, there was actually volatility in the markets this morning. Sorry I couldn't film a forecast. It was pretty loud in there in terms of the music. London's just super vibey at the moment because we're having great weather. And yeah, basically I'll input like an Aussie dollar trade at the end of this video. Pairs like Euro dollar, Aussie dollar are kind of dropping at the moment. Yeah, I'll chat about it towards the end of this video, but hopefully you guys are cool with me just being a bit more chilled, and I don't really want to go into more like how-to stuff, but just kind of take you around my day-to-day, and yeah. So it is currently just turning 7 a.m. and I'm gonna go on a run. I'm currently here in Richmond Park, quickly checking the markets as well. We had a massive impulse up on Euro dollar. It's kind of trickling back, so kind of leaving it at that, and I'm not gonna really take anything. Yeah, usually if I'm having my phone away, obviously I check the charts, forecast, and then set any alerts if needed. Gonna hit 5k today, so I'm just gonna take you guys along with me. This is one of the things that I started while I was on my break, was to start running. I'm currently running for charity at the end of this month, so I've been training for that. I've never ran before, so it's definitely been a challenge. It's been a good challenge, but yeah.
3 weeks later.
Just finished my 5k run. I am absolutely dying. The hills in Richmond Park are something else, and as much as I love the sun, I find it so hard to obviously run when it's like really hot. I think it's gonna be 30 degrees, which is really hot for London. But anyways, we're gonna head home. So I am home now, all showered up and eating my bowl of porridge, aka cement. And yeah, during this time I'm usually just chilling and up to date with the markets, and also checking my emails. And leading into that, I actually want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Morning Brew. Now I'm able to receive free daily newsletters 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday. And I don't actually actively research into the stock market. Yes, I hold some stocks, but I'm not like day in, day out looking at the stock market and seeing what's up in that area. But thanks to Morning Brew, I'm actually able to sort of educate myself every day on what's going on in the stock market. And I just learned that on Friday, stocks closed out on their first weekly loss in 4. So wouldn't have known that if I wasn't reading up on Morning Brew, which is super informative, and it's not dry and boring like other news. It's actually really interesting and informative. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up to Morning Brew, then there's a link in the description. It will literally take you like 15 seconds to sign up, and it's completely free, so go check it out in the description below. I'm going to be going out in a bit, so I thought I'd quickly sit down and answer some of your questions. The number one that I'm getting on my comments is, am I married? Nope, I'm not married. I don't know if the camera flips it for when I upload it on YouTube, but on my ring finger on my right hand is where I'm wearing my rings. I'm not married, and I don't plan to get married anytime soon. Here I have a question from Motivation Hub. Hannah, don't you sometimes feel you are leaving too much money on the table with your profit-taking method? This is such an important question because at some point in my journey I was feeling like there was always like a better strategy where I can make a lot more, or I sometimes felt like there would be something wrong with my strategy, etc, etc. But to answer your question straight up, if I sometimes feel if I'm leaving too much money, yeah, I sometimes feel that, but I don't act on it because I know traders, and I'm speaking also from experience, where you're trading a certain way and then you're looking at a strategy over there who's making 10 times more than you. And if you're gonna constantly have that the grass is greener over there mentality, you're never gonna be actually consistent in how you're trading now. There is such a fine line between this strategy is not working for you, and you know, just sticking it through and not being not getting phased by the noise outside. Personally, how I'm trading now, yes, I know that I think in the previous video that trade went up to a lot more to how much I actually banked and I got taken out of, but over a long period of time it works and it's consistent and it doesn't leave me to be greedy or fearful or, you know, feeling FOMO. Like I said this in my previous video, you can never call when like the perfect time to take profit is. And I know some people are saying, oh, you know, you can start taking partials and stuff like that. Yeah, you can do that if you want to. I know a lot of strategies that kind of take partials in certain areas or when it reaches a certain percentage. Just do what works for you. This is how I'm trading and it works for me. It works for my emotions, my psychology, just how I trade. And it's a good balance. And again, like I said, over a long period of time, I know I'm profitable. Over a long period of time, I've got to be consistent to see that profitability. The thing is, people think that a month is long enough, but it's not. It's honestly like you got to go through an entire year cycle to know how your plan works. And not even a year, you know, because markets evolve in the year. Look, we had the pandemic in the previous year, and that really changed up the markets. Final question. How have you been? I've been good. Like I said, it's been a crazy couple months, or not even couple months, few months, an entire quarter where I wasn't uploading. I did really miss uploading, and I told myself at the end of May, you know, I was kind of ready to like get back into YouTube. That I was like, okay, I'm gonna start in June. June came around and I was just like, nah, life offline is good. Yeah, but the thing is, when life offline is good, and like you've taken time out of the online stuff, it's so hard to get back into online. But yeah, and then June came, and then I was like, yeah, I'll start in July. I was gonna like be like, yeah, this is a good time because it's Q3, new quarter, new month. And then the first Sunday of July came, and then I was like, still no video. But we got there in the end, and yeah, I've been good. I've just been focusing a lot on myself and on running and just doing a lot of things that I love and I enjoy and that like get me so amped up and get me so excited. So I'm so happy to be kind of talking to a camera again, and that leads on to just me wanting to say a massive thank you for all your support. And it honestly blows my mind. Like I'm lost for words. I'm overwhelmed. I'm so humbled by all of your patience and love, because I know I haven't been uploading in so long, and sometimes I forget that people actually watch my videos, and that's the bit that really blows my mind. I'm literally like, I'm just speechless, because it's crazy to think that people watch my videos. Yeah, it's weird. It's just crazy. It's weird. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for the love and the support. It's been super humbling, and it did get me quite emotional when I was uploading it. Honestly, I was really, like, I lost a lot of confidence in creating, and I was scared to put up my first video after a long break. But you guys honestly just welcomed me back with open arms. So I just want to say thank you for that, and I love you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little Q&A segment. I actually wanted to quickly go over 2 trades that I was just in and I got closed out on yesterday, last night. So let's quickly run through that. Let's just quickly go over Aussie dollar. So, oh, we're pushing up. That was an entry this morning which I didn't take, but this is technically the trade. This was for 2.7%, and then I was also in Euro Yen. Alright guys, so we're looking at Aussie dollar. This is a position that I've missed, and the entry was either you can take it at the inside bar level and you would have been triggered in at around midnight, 15th of July or 16th of July, and it would be currently running at 7.38%, but I thought we'd break it down and just look at the formation of how this trade and setup happened. The reason I didn't take it was 1, I was asleep, and 2, I just personally don't like taking trades that are sort of within a range. So if we kind of like box this area off, you can see it kind of ping pongs in this area, or, you know, if you want to be more specific, we can say this little region here. In my plan, I personally don't like to take those kind of trades until, let's say, it leaves that area, we get a strong push out. For example, if these two impulses happened below this line, for example, we had this formation here, and then we got the continuation trade, then I'd be happy to take it. But personally, this is definitely a little bit more valid, lower end of valid for me, but this is one of the ones that just do play out, and I guess we can learn from that. And I still do my ASR, and I still look into it. Reasons to take this trade, what I like about it, if we were just to look at this trade and zoom in more, then you can say that, yeah, we've come down past these lows, we've had a 2 impulse break, which is part of my plan. At least I want to see 2 decent sized impulses, and then we kind of creep back up towards this inside bar level. Sorry if that's kind of messy, but technically we've got the strong impulses, and then we descend back up and we would take the trade. Again, for me, I just do like to be a bit more conservative, especially if we have been sort of messing around with price action here. I like to see strong impulse breaks at the low. I've just seen it from probabilities that what tends to happen is that it can come down, start to descend, then pop back up and kind of just continue to range. But you can see this in this sense, like it played out, and would be running around 7.4%. Personally, I'm not emotional at all in terms of this trade. It is what it is. Long time we already knew that this is coming to the downside just from the lower lows and lower highs. And yeah, this is just one of those that you can just pop in your ASR for your missed trades. You can evaluate it and you can start to take note, and if you need to refine your strategy, then so be it. If you liked the video, then give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. So I just wanted to jump on camera at the moment because my first sort of comeback video after, I don't even know, like over 3 months has just gone live. Woo! Oh, I'm gonna poo myself. You did it! I'm gonna poo myself. I'm so nervous. Everyone's saying welcome back. I get really emotional.
That's good. See, people wanted you back. Told you it would happen. Oh, the comments are lovely.
You guys are the sweetest. Oh my god. I think I need to take this camera out because I can't.